Get ready, because the AI world is exploding with news. First up, the legal battle between publishers and AI companies is reaching a fever pitch as lawsuits emerge over copyrighted material used to train AI models. We're talking about major media organizations taking on the tech giants. And speaking of legal battles, get this. After a colossal billion-dollar settlement, dictionaries like Encyclopedia Britannica and Merriam-Webster are now suing Perplexity AI, accusing them of copyright infringement and trademark violations. This is huge. But the impact of AI goes beyond the courtroom. We're also exploring a mind-bending idea from Jad Tarifi, former head of Google's AI team, who suggests that traditional law degrees might be becoming irrelevant in an AI-driven future. Is memorization outdated? We dive in. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Stick around as we break down all these massive developments, from the lawsuits shaping AI's future to the predictions about your career. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update. The gloves are off in the fight for AI's future, and publishers are drawing a line in the digital sand. Lawsuits are erupting as media giants accuse AI companies of using their valuable, copyrighted content without permission to train powerful language models. This isn't just a small spat, it's a full-blown legal war. News Corp, Dow Jones, and the New York Post have either sued or are threatening legal action against Perplexity AI, a company that's been making waves with its AI-powered answer engine. Perplexity recently faced a setback when a New York federal court refused to dismiss a lawsuit from these major players, who claim their articles were used to train Perplexity's AI systems without authorization. But it doesn't stop there. A major Japanese newspaper company has also filed a lawsuit, and the BBC has warned of legal action, alleging unauthorized use and even verbatim reproduction of its content. Forbes and Wired have also voiced their criticisms. This week, the stakes got even higher as Encyclopedia Britannica and Merriam-Webster joined the fray, filing their own lawsuit against Perplexity AI. They allege massive copying of copyrighted material, with Perplexity allegedly using undisclosed, stealth crawlers to bypass website protections and ingest content into its AI database. The lawsuit highlights how Perplexity's generated responses can closely mirror copyrighted works, with side-by-side comparisons showing near-identical text to Britannica articles. Britannica points out that while they rely on billions of website sessions for revenue to fund content creation, Perplexity users generate minimal click-throughs to the original sources, effectively diverting traffic that Perplexity's AI summaries would otherwise drive. Beyond copyright, the suit also claims trademark violations occur when Perplexity generates AI hallucinations, false information wrongly attributed to trusted brands like Britannica and Merriam-Webster, potentially damaging their reputations. Audience impact. Publishers are fighting to protect their content and revenue streams, fearing that AI summarization is free riding on their investments and diverting crucial web traffic. The outcome of these cases could set major precedents for AI training data and publisher compensation. This legal showdown is just one piece of the AI puzzle we're unraveling today. Next up, we've got a groundbreaking settlement that's got everyone talking and dictionaries taking aim at AI. A massive AI settlement just dropped, and now the dictionary wars have officially begun. Following a nearly $1.5 billion settlement over copyrighted content, major reference publishers are now suing Perplexity AI, escalating the legal fight over AI's use of published material. The AI legal landscape is shifting dramatically, especially after Anthropic's recent $1.5 billion settlement, which could pave the way for more publishers to pursue legal action against AI companies. This week, the Britannica Group, encompassing both Encyclopedia Britannica and Merriam-Webster, filed a lawsuit against Perplexity AI in a New York federal court. The core accusation: Perplexity is infringing on Britannica's copyright and trademark rights with its AI-powered answer engine, which they claim is directly impacting the publisher's revenue. Perplexity, a relatively new startup, is known for its answer engine that synthesizes information from the web into concise summaries. Britannica argues that these summaries often lift their content verbatim without authorization, thereby diverting readers who would normally visit Britannica's own sites for subscriptions and ad revenue. Britannica Group CEO Jorge Cos stated that Perplexity's answers are often Britannica's answers. This isn't Perplexity's first legal rodeo. Dow Jones and the New York Post also accused the company of illegally copying their work last year. However, this new lawsuit arrives on the heels of Anthropic's substantial settlement, which involved claims of using millions of pirated books for its Claude chatbot training, signaling potentially significant payouts in such cases. Since the rise of tools like ChatGPT and Claude, publishers have been vocal about seeking compensation for the use of their content in training AI models. While some AI companies like OpenAI and Google have struck licensing deals with major outlets like News Corp and Reddit, Perplexity itself announced plans to share revenue with publishers whose articles are used. Britannica's complaint details how Perplexity allegedly scraped their sites, copied content without permission, and even generated AI hallucinations that could harm the brand's reputation, leading to claims of both copyright and trademark violations. Britannica emphasizes that its content creation is funded by subscriptions and advertising, and argues that Perplexity's answer engine is cannibalizing traffic to its sites. Audience impact. This lawsuit highlights the financial stakes for publishers in the age of AI, with claims that AI tools are directly siphoning off revenue that funds original content creation. The outcome could influence how AI companies access and compensate for training data. These legal battles are intense, but what does this mean for the future of knowledge itself? Get ready for a fascinating look at how AI might be making traditional education, like law degrees, completely obsolete. The definition of free writing just got a whole lot more interesting in the AI world. Encyclopedia Britannica and Merriam-Webster have teamed up to sue Perplexity AI, alleging copyright infringement, trademark violations, and the theft of valuable web traffic through AI-generated summaries. Perplexity AI is facing a serious legal challenge from two iconic names in knowledge, Encyclopedia Britannica and Merriam-Webster. Filed in a New York federal court, the lawsuit paints a picture of Perplexity as an entity that consumes content without permission, and then offers summaries that prevent users from visiting the original sources. Britannica and Merriam-Webster, whose business models heavily rely on web traffic for advertising and subscriptions, claim that Perplexity is essentially free writing on their hard-earned work and cannibalizing their revenue. What sets this lawsuit apart from many others is its focus on Perplexity's real-time search model. Instead of solely relying on data scraped months ago for training, Perplexity actively pulls information from the internet, packages it into easy-to-digest summaries, and discourages users from clicking through to the original websites. This is incredibly convenient for users, but a significant blow to content creators, losing vital traffic. The lawsuit also brings to light the issue of AI hallucinations. Like other AI tools, Perplexity can sometimes generate inaccurate information. When these errors are mistakenly attributed to well-respected brands like Britannica and Merriam-Webster, the plaintiffs argue it constitutes a trademark violation. Imagine Merriam-Webster's reputation being damaged by an AI incorrectly defining a word. Both plaintiffs are seeking undisclosed monetary damages. This case adds to Perplexity's growing list of legal issues. News Corp also sued the company last year for unauthorized use of its content, a case that is still ongoing. Perplexity has attempted to mend fences with publishers, announcing a program to pay outlets for using their content, but it remains to be seen if this will be enough to satisfy Britannica and Merriam-Webster. Audience impact. This legal action directly addresses the economic impact of AI summarization on content creators and raises questions about fair use and compensation in the digital age. It forces a conversation about whether AI tools should pay for the content they leverage. These legal entanglements are reshaping the AI industry. But what about the very definition of knowledge and expertise? We're about to explore a bold prediction from a former Google AI lead that could redefine the value of your law degree. Forget memorizing case law. The future of law might be about something entirely different. As AI rapidly advances, a former Google AI leader suggests that traditional law degrees could become less relevant, emphasizing human skills over rote knowledge. Jad Tarifi, who formerly led Google's pioneering generative AI team, has thrown a fascinating curveball into the conversation about the future of education and careers. He's made a bold assertion. Law degrees are becoming increasingly irrelevant due to the rapid advancements in artificial intelligence. Tarifi's argument centers on the idea that AI is making memorization-based education, a cornerstone of traditional legal training, outdated. He posits that in an AI-driven future, the skills that will hold the most value for navigating the professional landscape won't be deep technical knowledge or even a traditional degree, but rather uniquely human capabilities. This perspective challenges the long-held belief in the enduring importance of extensive legal knowledge acquisition through degrees. Instead, he suggests that skills like critical thinking, problem-solving, creativity, and emotional intelligence will become paramount. While the AI-driven future Tarifi envisions isn't fully here yet, this perspective raises significant questions about how educational institutions, particularly law schools, will need to adapt. The core of his argument is that AI can handle the information recall and analysis aspects that once required extensive study, shifting the demand towards human oversight, ethical judgment, and strategic application of AI-generated insights. This doesn't necessarily mean the end of legal careers, but it strongly implies a significant evolution in what it means to be a lawyer and what skills are most critical for success. Audience impact. This prediction sparks widespread discussion among students, educators, and professionals about the future of higher education and the skills needed to thrive in an increasingly automated world. It prompts a reevaluation of what constitutes valuable expertise. This shift in perceived value is massive, and it's happening right now. But before we wrap up, let's do a lightning-fast recap of all the incredible stories we covered today. And that's a wrap on today's AI news explosion. We saw publishers like News Corp, Dow Jones, and the New York Post clashing with AI companies in court over copyrighted content. Then, Encyclopedia Britannica and Merriam-Webster joined the legal fray, suing Perplexity AI for infringement. We also heard from Jad Tarifi, who predicts law degrees might be fading in relevance thanks to AI. What a week. Don't forget to smash that like button if you found this valuable. Subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for more deep dives into the AI revolution, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for more AI insights and discussions. We'll see you in the next video.